Hello, this is a video to show you how to make a fold out. And the reason that you would want to use a fold out is because maybe there are things that you need to see while you flip through your planner. So this could be, for example, a list of financials. So maybe you want a list of when your certain bills are due, the date that they're due, and how much they are approximately. Or maybe you want to keep your bullet journal key out and visible so that as you continue or start your bullet journaling process, you have that key out in front of you. Or maybe you're a teacher and you want to see your student list out in front of you, but you also want to keep it attached to your planner, because if you're like me, you take something out of your planner on your desk and you might end up leaving it there and forget about it. So that is the purpose of having a fold out. So a couple of tools that I want to show you in creating your fold out. So the first one is this tool right here, which is a perforation cutter. This is 18 millimeter perforation cutter. And it has where you just pull this down and that exposes the blade. I got this off of Jet Pens. And so that is how you can get a same size page out of your planner, by using something like this. So I am going to pull my Wonderland222 from this year, because I have some extra pages here available to use. And so what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take a pencil board and put that behind there, and you just want to do that so that you don't scar the pages underneath or mess up the binding. And then you could have either another pencil board or a ruler. This ruler is not quite long enough, so I'm going to pull over my Hobonichi pencil board. And you would then place this on the page so that you can get a straight line. So if you just line this pencil board up with the bottom of the page, that should give you a straight line. And then from there, you're just going to take and put the perforator onto the edge and simply pull down. Again, my pencil board is underneath here, so I am not damaging any pages that are underneath here. So what this does is it perforates the page so that you can then just simply pull it out and you've got a nice straight edge. You really only need to go over it one time. I went over it twice, but it just created two perforations. So that is your starting point. Now you have your Wonder Planner page that you can use as a fold out. Now, if you wanted, you could make it even shorter and do half of one, which is typically what I have done in the past. So then your next step is to grab some washi tape. I'm using washi from Viviqueen. I feel like this was such a bargain. Got so many pieces of washi and they match the decor of my 2022 planner. So I'm just gonna grab a color that's already out here. I'm gonna go ahead and use this vibrant blue. And then you're just gonna line up the edges of your washi with the edge of the paper, and you're gonna leave a little larger portion hanging out on the edge. The thing is that you wanna make sure that it's lined up pretty well. So to do that, you could again use your board and line up the edges if you want to do it that way. You could also draw a line, but I want at least this much tape, I think. here. And so I'm going to line that up with the bottom edge of the paper. And then I think I'm going to go ahead and draw a line with my Pilot Friction pen. I know that it's erasable. So then I know that I'll get it straight and even across. And now since it's washi tape, you don't have to worry about it sticking to the table because it will be easy to lift off. So I'm going to leave a little bit of excess there on the edges here. I'm going to use my pencil board to line that up and get a straight cut on the end. And then you're just going to pull this up, and you can do this one of two ways. Since I have it as this to be a fold out, I'm going to need to do it on a page like this so that it folds out this way. So then you can take it and you can fold it to this piece if you want it to be at the very end, or you can make it on the end of the last page. So mine's going to fold out this way actually, so I need it to be in the front of the book. So I put the tape on backwards to have it at the back of the book. So I'm going to make it fold out at the front of the book. So I'm going to use the second index page. And then you would just come along here, line up your edges. You can sort of see through the tape so you know where the edges are. And you're going to make sure that, again, the edges of the page line up. And since I have this flush with the bottom of the page, I can also make it flush with the bottom of this page, or at least do my best. And there we go. And then I'm gonna just line it up here like so. And then you would take it here and fold it in. So I don't know what the technical term for this is in the planner community, but I just call it a fold out. And then you would just fold it like so. And now it lines up with the edge of your book, right? And you would just then cut off the excess. And since I don't have any scissors here handy, oh yes I do. I do have scissors handy. You would just cut off the excess, remembering to round the corners. And again, this washi tape is perfect for this because I can still, it's kind of translucent so you can still see through it. So there you have it. Now I've got my key, my index pages, and then I have got my fold out page right here. And it's cool because it shows here so I can see where that page is. Maybe you want to use a bright color that jumps out at you. I can get to it easy. You could also put a tab here and mark it. And then you can have your information here so that as you're flipping through the rest of your planner, you have that information always available and accessible. So as you're filling out whatever part of your planner and you need access to your key or your finances or your student list or whatever it is that you need access to all the time, you can have it right there. And then when you're done, you can just take it and fold it in, and voila, now you have your fold out complete. So that is how you make a fold out in your Wonderland 222 planner, or any planner for that matter. I hope that this has empowered you or inspired your creativity. If it has, please give it a like. Consider subscribing if you would like to see more videos like this in the future. And if I continue to get likes, I will continue to make these videos. Otherwise, I won't. But either way, I'm sending you lots and lots of love.